being called a loser. I don't know.
JD Vance.
This game where you're like, oh, I'm gonna date everything. And then you walk up to everything and it's like, oh, it's this fucking loser again. And you're like, oh. You're like, I could have just walked outside for that, but...
Like, the fuck did I even do? You exist, and we see your bullshit.
Yeah,
Diana
you
is
exist,
absorbed in her
and
own
you don't
endless
have any
monologue
fucking
when you find her
friends,
again.
and they consistently call you out for it.
Around the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a
The
trail
cold get
mix
hurt
with
by
cashews
everything.
and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling
Date
out of my
everything
mouth.
with
Have
an
you ever chewed on
asterisk, and the
glass?
asterisk
Finally, her
is
gaze
everything that
darts over to
doesn't
you.
think you're a
It
loser
appears
already.
you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Ooh, are you there?
I have a bruise on my hip and I don't know how or why I got it. Hip bruise, hip bruise.
Did Jeffrey ever jump on top of you?
I don't think he would have been able to bruise me right there. I think I hit something.
Oh.
Probably the door frame. Limbs and Games, thanks for the lurk.
Welcome in.
Or maybe my pants are hurting me. Is there a visible bruise? There is a visible bruise. I hit something.
Oh no.
Ouch. It's probably the door frame.
You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us. Part of being in us. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. Oh, I make you nerve us. Which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous. Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea. Huzzah! Really? God, you poor animal. You should run. Did you know that all 6 wives of Henry VIII thought they loved him in the beginning? All 6! You think one of them would have watched her sisters fall under the wheels of church, state and ego, and mad dashed for a foreign court, but no. You should have seen me coming. It has to be you who runs. I can't move. And what am I if not here? What am I if not blank, waiting, overflowing, but never fucking full enough? I'm getting tired. Do you ever have that? Where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating? That one day, just a
That's
few
me.
moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and stops. And you won't mind. Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true. I really hated that
I love
teacher.
her. She's so
He
me-coded.
bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. I've never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. In that linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini.
For the first time since you met her, Diana's manic energy quiets. Just a moment.
You wrote about it. You wrote about it after it happened to you. In high school. You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement? You did this to me? You put that in me? You put that story, that memory. Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why did you? Why would you? Because I am not you. I was that. I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking, and I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do, because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to. Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so
Try
sorry.
once human.
I am
Yeah.
so sorry.
Let me know if it's worth me
Doesn't that count?
re-downloading it.
It probably wouldn't be.
I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If
I was
had
just like, I
willpower,
feel like
if I
shooting
really
some
cared,
good,
wouldn't I be better? Must be
but I
worth
know
it.
there's gonna be like bullshit
It
in
must be
here.
me
'Cause I think I'm
being
still on
screwed
one of
up.
the servers where it's like you get
There's
too hard.
nobody else here. There's nobody.
You probably
Just
got
me.
kicked from that. They did a whole reset of a lot
Must
of
be me.
things.
I should be better.
You should
go.
be stuck
Or
back in your
I
eternal
should go.
land
One
now.
of us should, and hurry.
I just remember
Once you're at
last
the bottom of the
time
rabbit hole, the
I
lights just
quit
get
for a
dimmer.
bit and came back. I was
And I
still
die.
at like the server I was at. They're like, yeah, you can keep playing here forever.
Yeah, they changed a lot of servers into. Your controller
My
died.
controller died. Yep. Be back in a second. Yep, there we go. I'm back.
Of course you've
They
been
changed
down.
a lot of the servers to
Why do
endless
you think I
servers,
learned how to do it? You
Mhm.
should be scared. I'm
but
scared.
then
Let's be scared.
with the addition of
Quickly, the wind is
something, one of their newer updates,
Mhm.
they changed the way the character progression is. So I think
Oh, I
everybody got
remember-
removed from servers. All
I
servers.
remember how the character progression thing, because I remember I came back and I was like, I do not have the brains right now to relearn where they moved everything
Yeah,
in
so
the
they
skill
have.
tree.
I think
But I was still in the same server.
that was one of their first character progression changes, and that was when they gave you classes like chef, gardener, and beastmaster.
That was like back when we played, I thought.
Oh shit. Oh, then I don't know. They've had a lot of updates,
Yeah.
and none of them are actually like
The
big
content.
content updates, so I haven't cared all that much.
Yeah. Come back to this world and experience things. Oh, what'd you add into experience? We haven't added
Nothing.
shit.
It's a new event on the exact same world you've been playing on. We don't give you new quests during the event. You
You can buy new clothes.
can buy new clothes, and you can, depending on the event, sometimes there's low gravity, and that event's kind of cool.
I have yet to play that one yet.
I did that a couple times. It was real funny because in addition to the fucking, it's called the like lunar something. It's the lunar something fucking digital wheel.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
you got moon gravity. And they also, in addition to the moon gravity, they give you parkour courses. They just put random shit in the sky
Oh.
for you to jump on and get the fucking, visional wheel currencies. Because they just place them up there, right?
Mhm.
The thing is, the low gravity is not permanent. It's a time limit per day. Not like per IRL day, but per in-game day. Based on the time. And if you don't know where to look, you're not gonna realize that.
Mhm.
Until you're doing the parkour course, it disappears and you just start fucking plummeting. You could still pull your chute, but if you're sitting there like, what the fuck, you will just like fall to your death. At a very quick speed. My favorite is it ended right as I was about to land, so technically I took full fall damage from it. even though the low gravity ended when I was inches above the fucking ground. So I only plummeted at a fast pace for like 3 inches. But that still counted as like 100 feet of fall damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I had to have someone come pick me up. I was like, damn it! What happened to you? I don't even want to fucking talk about it, bro.
I built up maximum speed, falling 3 inches,
Yeah, like,
and
I
broke
got
everything.
fucked.
Come pick me up.
Hey, look at me
The
on
game
the
said
couch, dude.
that player in
Like I was
particular,
made to be
fuck
here.
you.
Fuck you, fuck your feet, fuck your ankles.
Not nearly as bad as when they fucked the controller support, and you could only hit the jump button once per session. And unfortunately, that's the same button as the fucking parachute, which I found when jumping out of my tower.
I remember you telling me about it. I'm glad I wasn't playing then. I probably would have quit and never came back.
It was so funny because James watched me not pull my chute and take the fall damage and down myself. And both of us were laughing so fucking hard that I almost didn't get a chance to warn him and be like, I couldn't pull my chute because it's the fucking jump button. And then I immediately saw him back up and he was like, oh my god, I was about to do the same thing. Because he was also playing on controller.
Yo, your stunts these days? Wicked. I've seen like multiple people jump off of buildings, and this one guy was wearing sunglasses with just one big long red lens and shooting lasers out of his eyes. Epic.
Let me change my audio settings. It's too loud.
Are you kidding? Where do you even start? Streaming? Cable? On demand? I don't even know if you know this, but we had these things called bunny ears. They worked and they looked really cool because you could twist them around and stuff. But this, completely different
When I go to
ballgame.
the settings, it automatically deafens stuff already, so you can't get a good, accurate fucking
Content?
setting without changing it, going out of the menu, and then going back into the menu.
Yeah, it all kind of feels like content. How do you sift through the bad to get to the good stuff?
The concept of the 80s has now been exposed to media content. And he's sitting here like, wow, it's all garbage. I'm like, yeah.
What's the astronaut meme where it's like, man, was it always like this? It always was, and he's got a gun pressed to his head.
Well, I mean, he makes the point, like, shit in the 80s was made with love and passion because they didn't have the technology to fucking, you know, do whatever they wanted. So shit like E.T. had to be done with the budget of, like, fucking sandpaper.
Yeah.
You know? And it's still a memorable movie to this day, and people love it. Even though that alien is the most disgusting, fake-looking thing you'll ever see in your life. Everyone still loves it. I can still go back to that movie and enjoy it and cry, you know? And, like, shit these days, you'll enjoy it when it comes out, and then years later, you're gonna look back and be like, damn, that looks like shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was kind of just made to show off the newest technology. Look at this new shit. Like, I know they're gonna start using fucking AI in Hollywood movies. And then decades later from now, when we get over this, whatever the fuck this fucking AI obsession is, we're all gonna look back and be like, wow, those people were stupid.
How much cocaine do you think they went through during this period? All of it.
Bro couldn't afford it. If you're using AI for your movie, you clearly can't afford actors and editors. So, I don't think they're fucking blowing any money on cocaine. They're not using any.
Maybe that's the issue. Nobody's doing enough cocaine in
Huh.
Hollywood.
I guess that's why none of it really feels special. I'll go what now? Explain. Man, that blows. Man, the tube was awesome back in my day. Family neckties, Bash, Houston, the Jeffersons, Wonder Bread years, growing pain relievers, the facts of life, Miami Vice grips. Oh, so many classics. Oh man, too good. Hey, who's your favorite silver senorita? Yeah?
Nope. That's shooting.
Radical! They're my
No,
favorite
don't eat,
too!
don't eat. Oh,
She's
God
so silly! Oh man,
Gotta remember
that
the
was our
controls.
favorite show.
Yeah.
My grandmother and me, she was a 1920s time capsule. It was
That's
syndicated.
hilarious.
Came on
What?
right after afternoon
My grandma and me used to watch
Sure.
the show. She was a
Comedy was
1920s
little
time
too old for
capsule.
me. I didn't get every joke, but Grandma would laugh, and I would laugh. I think it really shaped my sense of humor. It was special. She was awesome. All those actors are probably gone. Super weird how much time has gone by. Oh, wow. Well, good for her. She was a radical lady. Yeah, I think I want to be alone for a bit. Is that okay? It's just that I'm feeling a little out of place. Or time.
Poor Bodhi.
Ooh.
I saw in their patch notes that they put in a content warning for Hector.
Oh, no.
And I was like, cause it's like, oh, his behavior can be seen as like emotionally stalking or something. And I was sitting there like, bro, all right.
Nate, okay.
Why do I feel like I have to change the sensitivity every time I open this fucking game?
Do they fuck with the settings every time?
No. Maybe I'm just high. Alright, do we want to see Matt Mercer? Or, oh man, I don't remember who voices Jerry, but I think he's a big dude.
Matt Mercer's always a win.
Prepare yourselves, this could be a long one.
You've never
Oh,
been
no.
ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone
Wait, what
by,
kind of Matt Mercer
when you
is
used to
this
gather
guy?
around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
It's just Matt Mercer.
No. Ho, as in, hey, howdy, how are you? You know, simple salutation.
It's Matt the DM. I saw a clip the other day.
Mhm.
I don't know if I sent it to you, but it was a clip of Matt doing D&D with people, and he was not the DM. And someone was like, I'm gonna cast this spell, and Matt goes, how long does the spell take to cast? It was like a prayer spell or something.
Mhm.
And he was like, how long does the prayer last? He was like, how long does it take to do the prayer? And bro goes, who fucking cares, Matt? And everyone at the table was just laughing their ass off, and Matt was just sitting there like,
I hate these people.
And people in the comments were like, that felt like they were holding on to that one for a good minute. It felt cathartic. Because I haven't seen Critical Role. I've heard Matt can be a stickler for rules.
Yeah.
But who fucking cares, Matt? Cathartic.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance.
That being said, I love
your
Matt Mercer.
D20.
I think he's
The
great.
mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
I keep thinking of Winx.
Welcome.
It's like how goofy that character is.
But
Taking a tiny
if I
respite
didn't
from
know
the
that that was
drudgery
Matt
of work.
Mercer, if I hadn't looked it up, I would not have fucking guessed. Because what the fuck, bro?
Date.
Date everything.
I'm glad they gave examples. It didn't have to be like that, though. Why was my volume so low before?
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles? Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
Yeah, this is just Matt Mercer.
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game. Depending on what class you pick, though, I might have a few friends around the house who might want to hop in. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like? Sure, let's start with the Troubadour. Loved by the locals for their wit and their voice, this magnificent magical minstrel can change the outcome of a dire situation with a simple tune. And with a lyre by their side, this slick and seducing stupefier is sought after by those who wish to trade both coin and secrets for songs. Don't be fooled, though. The Troubadour can hold their own. They are a healthy hero, able to take hits with the best of them. What do you think about the Troubadour? I'm so excited! The
Yeah, I'll be the bard.
Troubadour! A fantastic character to start your adventures with. I hear that Dasha wanted to roll with a Guardian if someone was playing Troubadour. If you two know each other, I'll invite her. Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not. Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's
He also
absolutely
has a
covered in
content
odds and
warning
ends.
for
Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair
Why
sports a light bulb, a
There's
pencil,
content warning
and a
for
pen.
that.
When he catches you looking at him, he startles,
it's-
leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Unless it's like the gross kind of
Whoa,
hoarding.
Nelly!
I think he mostly has junk. Your trash can's the gross kind of hoarding.
Yeah.
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me. Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky
I feel
movements
like
like
the
that risk
characters are
disorganizing my
basically just like
collection.
caricatures of what they are. You know?
Me.
Like, the HVAC watching over you is literally because it's above you in like every room. The junk drawer is hoarding because that's where you put all your shit.
Oh, yes. Of course.
The seat
Sorry.
wants you to sit on
Been
his
a while
face.
since I've had
'cause,
a
like,
guest.
It's the seat.
Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the
toilet is
house.
the most annoying
Feast
piece
your
of
eyes
shit
upon
because
knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
I forgot about the fucking toilet. No.
Troy Calypso.
Oh, that's just Silky. He's my assistant. Or at least he's supposed to be.
I still remember
That's his
that
job
he
on
got a
paper
little-
anyway.
No.
He spends most
You
of his time
found
chewing
out.
holes in our sock department. That's fine though. If I'm being honest, I prefer
Yeah.
doing most of the organization myself. So, what do you think? Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says. And know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
You're a lot.
Oh, wait,
And
you're
this
talking-
mysterious strip of papyrus. Perhaps a missive from an ancient land. Perhaps a treasure map.
Jerry is just...
Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
I love him though. He's a cutie.
Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling. Ouch! Yeah. What are you insinuating? I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind. Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right? Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time. Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, "When will this junk be gone already?" I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside. Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths! What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain.
Leg right on.
So long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Floor drop. She don't like me, it's fine.
What? You mean throw it away?
My grandma was also a hoarder.
How do you mean? Dot, dot,
She
dot?
fucking...
Now I'm scared.
Her home that she had, that I have now, that I finally cleaned out
Order.
most of it. Yeah, she basically lived with just shit stacked everywhere. Like, she had like a little
Upcycle them?
walkway she could get
You
through.
mean like an
and
art
you're you
piece?
gotta remember, this lady was old. Like, she'd like fall constantly on shit, and it's just like, you're gonna kill
Well,
yourself
I
because you got
suppose
so
the
much shit in
collection
here.
could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more
And it's like,
visitors.
there's, like, one
Which is to
summer I
say a
spent, and
single-digit
it's
number
I
of
went
visitors.
through and,
Which
like,
is
had
to say
everything
another
perfectly
visitor
organized.
besides you and the roaches.
And, like,
But I
had it
wouldn't
out of
even
the
know
way,
where
it was
to
actually
start.
livable.
I mean, what am I
And,
supposed
like,
to do? Just
a month later, she had
smash
it
objects
back the
together
way
at
it
random?
was. It was,
I
like,
can't
completely
imagine
different shit.
Pierre the
It's just like,
paperclip and Claude
why?
the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different. Chunk! I knew it! You're not
Jerry's
here to
alive.
help me! You're just trying to trick me into cleaning up like everyone else! No! You can't! Please! At least let me pick what I want to get rid of. I'll clean this place up, I swear! Just don't throw away all my memories for nothing. I couldn't bear it. Oh, thank goodness. It'll take some time, though. This process is delicate. I won't be...
He ain't gonna throw away shit. I'm gonna have to make him do it. Who is his VA? I cannot remember. Damien Haas! Ah, he's from, fuck. Smosh. He's in Smosh.
Ah. I don't watch it that often, so I still have no clue who this dude is.
I've seen a few of their try not to laugh challenges because they've had guests that I really like. They had Flula on. I fucking love Flula. I would do anything for that man. Flula is the fucking bomb. I was so pumped for him in Suicide Squad. He did some of the most promotion for them. They killed his ass in like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Still love that
I
movie.
remember. Yeah. I still need to go back and watch it instead of being a bitch because they killed one of my favorite characters off the first 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, no, I was still dating Sarah at the time, and even she had to like pause it and was like, "Are you gonna be good?" And I was like, "Just fucking play the movie." She was like, "That was your favorite dude. You were like super excited about him," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "This should surprise me, but it doesn't." I was like, "You can only be disappointed if you're fucking not expecting it, you know?"
Yeah.
I was like, there's a lot of, you know, random named people in addition to the fucking main stars that they clearly were casting.
Mhm.
Those fuckers. They also had Macaulay Culkin on Smosh. And that one was also really funny.
There was like one fucking internet show where it's like they had like people come on, like somebody has like a glass of water in their mouth. They're like the other people try to come out and make them laugh.
I mean, yeah, that's try not to laugh.
Oh, that's Smosh? Okay. Alright, so I have watched it. Each is here. back craft ammo now that I fucking spent everything in the skill tree.
I had to reply to somebody because they posted, they were like, is the Outer Worlds 2 better than the original? And then they said, I said I would stay on the main quest, then immediately became a thief. And I was like, that's so fucking real. Like, I fucking jumped into the game and immediately started stealing everything that wasn't nailed down. So much so that the game finally caught on and gave me a fucking... Here's your randomly generated debuff / buff that we can give you. And I didn't even read the fine print of this will make the game extremely hard. But joke's on them, because I already, like, in character creation had chosen the trait that made it so that I could not go any lower than neutral with any faction. So, like, fuck you, I'm gonna steal automatically just by looking at shit, and the worst that I can do is get mildly chastised.
You shouldn't steal from us, but we're still friends. You can stay here.
Hey, I don't like that. But they can't be hostile towards me, because fuck y'all. Very funny. 10 out of 10.
I think I have that game on my wish list. Eventually I'll get it.
I have to get it from Steam, eventually. We're gonna leave it at that.
So you want to fuck?
We sit here for 3 years while I wait for ammo to craft.
You do so. It is rather intense.
I just sat down. Who the fuck starts a conversation?
Welcome back.
That's how I'm gonna start
One.
random conversations sometimes.
Not exactly.
Fuck,
I
no
guess
raw.
buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean. You'd think with all the time people
But I
spend
give
on
you blue.
social media, they'd be better at reading. I guess not. But let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you? Excellent. So,
Even though
what'll
that
it
shit
be?
is pure brain rot, I love how accurately it portrays some
Aperol is having its
people.
heyday right now.
Early
Less
brain
bitter
rot
than the
was so
classic
good.
Amoros and less alcoholic too. Let's be on trend. Coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink.
No problem. It's not like I have anyone else to tend to right now. It is painfully obvious that I am.
I
no
grew up
wordsmith.
being sent videos
So,
with the
maybe my ads need to be more visual. We need something that makes the others feel like they have to come inside.
like
What could it be?
constantly, like those were Leah's favorite fucking videos when we were in school.
For a bit. I that one constantly got stuck in my fucking head.
I'm the mascot. And I'm cute.
I think about
I'm
it
the
a lot.
cute mascot, right?
Whenever
No.
I'm doing something
We need something
extremely
else.
fucking
What
stupid,
could it
I'm
be?
just sitting there.
Check the room, check the room, check the room, check the
The others didn't read that one word. How could more words help? Let's choose something else. What could it be? Oh, if this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now. A signature drink. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here. Why didn't I think of that before?
How do I summon a thief?
Oh, sure. Blame it on that.
Will you help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester? I'll be sure it's something we can make a virgin version of if you don't want alcohol. Although, if anyone here really wanted a virgin, they'd just have to look for you!
Beverly reacts to her own joke, pointing at you and
I
making a
remember that
scandalized
old
sort of
Rayoff
shout.
website. I wonder if it even still exists. I think it was called like I would have been
I'm
your
sorry.
daddy or
I saw
something.
the opportunity and I took it. Please, 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 please don't leave me.
Let me all tab out of the damn game.
Oh, those two? I can hear them do their act sometimes from the dining room. They're hilarious. Yes, please. But still, even with the flyers and everything, I really need a lot more help to get the others interested. And I do way too many things here to get it done by myself. I try to be bubbly and fun like soda, but I just fall flat. Like flat soda. No one wants to be around me, ever. But drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler. What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered-down floozy like me? Oh, why am I turning red? I'm not the one who drank that monstrosity. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time tinkering with this specialty cocktail.
I'm gonna go
thing.
grab another water.
It's not gonna mix
Damn, this
itself
game is
after
making
all.
my computer
In the
hot.
meantime, do you think you could do some word of mouth advertising for me? I'm sorry to ask, but you're kind of the only mouth that can help me. Please. This really, really might be my last shot.
Why is my computer so blue?
Oh, it was You're the Man Now Dog. That's what it was.
What?
The old meme website. I wonder if it still exists. It still exists.
What is going on? What the fuck?
What have you
What's
done?
making my computer hot?
Probably all the hot people in the game.
Is it fucking dusty? It was dusty, but it's still hot. Let me open up a task manager and see what's doing stuff. Fucking date everything. Why are you so hot? That's taking up most of the memory. 50% is pretty much just like, oh, date everything. Didn't they update it to make it more optimized? The characters aren't even 3D models. The only 3D models are the fucking house itself. And it's static, it doesn't change. Listen, I love these devs.
Oh.
I'm not gonna pretend that they optimized their game well, though.
Dunk is dribbling a basketball when you...
Hey, you made it!
He passes you the ball. You... The ball sails straight past your head, smashing into the wall and knocking some ancient trophies down from the shelf. You hear Shelly cry out, but her yelling is drowned out by a much louder crash and a high-pitched shriek.
My toes!
A glittering golden beauty clutches his nose, running at you and Dunk with an absolute river of tears streaming down his cheeks.
How could you? You know what you've done?
Sorry, buddy! That's our bad! I thought they were gonna catch it. Can we see?
Stepford removes his hand from his nose, gingerly feeling it to assess the damage. His nose looks oddly squashed. You can safely assume one of those many dusty trophies is now dented.
How bad is it?
Damn, Dunk, I can't believe you ruined this dude's face.
Stepford turns to look at Dunk, rage and sadness radiating from his formerly pretty face.
You did this to me!
No,
Damn, Dunk!
I'm just gonna go.
Dunk gives you an awkward smile in the silence that follows.
So, sports, huh?
Dunk claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sports, baby!
He turns to pick up the
Damn,
baseball
Dunk,
and
I can't
football
believe
from
you
behind him,
ruined this
holding
dude's
one in each
face.
hand.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just...
It's
stick with
just
these
even
two.
funnier
What do
to
you
me
think?
because that
Baseball?
dude was the Joker.
Football?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other.
Fucking broke his nose.
Don't worry, we will still love you, even if your nose is permanently in your cheek.
Oh, hell
No
yeah,
one will judge
baseball!
you.
Hi, really
Except
great to be
basketball.
back, you know?
He tosses the baseball to you,
Oh my
and to your
God.
pleasant surprise, you catch it
The
easily. You'd been
fucking
expecting some
makeup
sort of
print
fastball.
on the
Dunk seems uninterested
basketball
in
was
styling on
killing
you.
me.
I had a little stint playing baseball for a while. Football was more my thing. Well, Duncan, and I love basketball. I mean, listen, I played just about everything, but I was real into football most of my life.
You throw the ball back to him, and while your pass is clumsier than his, he still catches it with ease.
I took up baseball after I turned down pro football. I used to play it for fun before, but I kinda needed a break. Everyone around me was so mad at me for turning down the chance of a lifetime. My dad especially. He just couldn't get that playing competitively at that level was his dream, not mine. I just couldn't even pick up a football for a while. I'd always get too sad.
Headbreak.
Me too. But thanks for saying so. We're okay now, but
Oh,
I don't know if he ever really
I was
let
just
that
thinking,
go.
waste the
Yeah,
game.
it seems like everybody wants to be the best at everything all the time. Nobody just plays to have fun anymore, you know? Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
Well, I'm glad you feel like I do. I don't get why everyone else has to make it so hard. Sports and exercise should feel good. Winning is fun, but if you play a good, clean game, you should feel just as good walking off that field. I hope as we do what we're doing here, you can feel that too.
Alright. Left on the D-pad.
Good. That's all I want to hear. At least we can keep shit fun here on our own.
Dunk tosses the ball up in the air, catching it handily.
Great hustle today. Real good. We should keep up that positivity. Change it up a bit and try something new. Okay, yeah. Next time we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
Oh.
Damn, Dunk, I can't believe you ruined this dude's face.
I wish it was an alt tab. I wish I could have seen the makeup print on the fucking ball.
I think I got a clip, I'm not sure. I'm surprised you didn't tab out when I was howling with laughter.
I was too busy looking up that fucking meme website from back in the day.
I bet you they put a content warning on Fantina.
Which one is that one again?
We haven't met her. I don't like her very much.
You've never been famous a day in
She's
your
your
life.
biggest fan.
But as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels. She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery, her eyes wide and her jaw dropped.
Oh my god, this cannot be real. I must be dreaming, right? This is totally a dream. It has to be. Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now,
I love her
probably
character
asleep in my
design.
bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone.
I was disappointed
white
that I
noise
couldn't
machine,
enjoy her
because
character more.
this right here, there is absolutely no way on Earth this could actually be happening, right? I think you're actually here in the flesh, that's what.
She turns away from you for a few moments, fanning at her face, but it doesn't help her calm down.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough. You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it.
Oh, can I stop sneezing?
Wait, did I say that out loud? Ugh, I don't know why I even said that. I'm so sorry. It's just that
bless
my
you.
heart's
My-
racing
I
a
said
mile
that
a
in my
minute,
brain.
and there's definitely not enough
Oh,
oxygen
you're
getting to
fine.
my rotors, which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head. Taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario, you know, see, just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I've considered a lot of things. I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be overreacting like this. I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I? Yeah? You get nervous too? Would you allow me the opportunity to just reset this whole interaction so I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
It's like, that's new.
Oh my god, you are the... Okay, here goes. Hi there, I'm Fantina, and if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan. Well, no one is going to be a bigger fan than your own mom, but you know, I'm happy to be in second place. I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second you brought me home from that discount electronics outlet all those years ago. Just everything about you is so unbelievably impressive. I'm constantly in total awe. It's true. I've never known anyone so inspiring. The way you wash the dishes, making sure they're sparkling clean even before you place them in the dishwasher. The way you adhere to a strict daily routine with every single minute pre-planned weeks in advance. The way you always file your taxes 3 months before they're due. Oh, there truly aren't words for how incredible you are. right? I know that. And it's your commitment to the intention of doing them that is the real art. You know, I really don't want to bother you any more than I already have, and I know your time is extremely valuable, but I was just wondering, no, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything. All right, since you twisted my arm, would you be willing to sign one of my blades? Just so I have something to remember this amazing moment by. Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds out to you and
Oh boy, wow, that feels really nice. Yum. Oh, thank you. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an art. I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher. Stop being modest. You should design wedding stationery or tattoos or something. Wow, I can't believe I actually got your signature and emblazoned on my own body, no less. Very naughty. I can't wait to show this off to everyone else, and they are going to be so unbelievably. Wait, you don't know? I thought, yeah, you have a fan club. No, they're just fans of you. We actually have meetups every week. We talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing, discuss your menu for the week. Sometimes there's a raffle. There's a very comprehensive agenda. They were so impressed. Gruyere was such an inspired choice. Maybe next time you should include some Fontina. Get it? Fontina, the cheese. It sounds like Fantina, the fan. That's just a taste of the hilarious banter you can expect at the gatherings. Yay! Actually, we're having our weekly meetup real soon, and I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy...
My squeaky chair gets picked up on stream now, and there ain't shit I can do about it. You guys can just hear the sound of me rocking back and forth to crack my fucking back. Back and forth is the wrong one. Side to side.
Hey, if it actually cracks your back, I'm all for it.
It's complicated.
Oh no.
I basically have a gigantic muscle knot right where I cannot reach it by hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to like pull and stretch my shoulder and stuff so I can move it. And that's what pops my spine.
Yeah, that sounds complicated.
Yeah, I have to do shit with my neck too, so I can pull my spine up while I'm like pulling my arm out and stuff. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. You fucking teach yourself how to be a contortionist just to make your back hurt a little bit less.
If I twist just this right way, it might pop.
Seriously? You mean it? That's so... Oh, I can't wait to tell Thank you,
Oh, ran over a buddy. I feel terrible.
Yo, Rod, stop!
Rod is in the middle of a very loud, very off-key song.
You know you want me, baby. This is torture, pure torture. You just can't have me, baby, because you belong to someone else. Nah, Don't encourage him.
Something about having this piano nearby that just...
Could they not flow, though? Like, what's the opposite of flow? Whatever it is, can that be what the juices do?
You just jealous.
You trying to crack Gwendolyn with that singing?
What are we talking about?
Rod singing.
Oh, it wasn't that great.
You know you're lying.
I'm not cutie, but I'll let you think that.
And with that, Gwendolyn takes her leave.
Y'all just haters.
That's code for you can't sing.
One of those talents could be songwriting.
Did you make up the lyrics you were singing?
Yeah, it was a Rod original.
Then that's a no for me, dog.
I've never seen you try to write a song.
That's because I know my lane. Know thyself and all that stuff.
No matter what anyone says, I'ma sing.
Oh my goodness.
So plug your ears, because I've got a song in my heart, damn it.
And now I've got a pain in my side. You should get out of here before he starts belting a new song.
I've got music in my bones.
Quick, run! Save yourself!
Numbskulls, the both of them.
My faithful traveler, you have returned. Flattery won't get you any extra XP, but it might get you some fudge dice rolls. Keyword, might. And it looks like our mutual friend Dasha is joining us today.
I am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles. You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends. Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do. Now tell me, are you ready?
My fucking phone was off its data for some reason. That was weird.
How'd you manage to do that?
It wasn't like turned off, it was like disconnected for a moment. I was like, did my bill not go through? But no, it's fine. I turned it off and I turned it back on again. It works.
Yeah, sometimes phones are just weird like that.
I haven't seen my Pixel do that.
We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall trees at the edge of town, carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility. Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it, near the center of town, right off the cobblestoned path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs. What are you saying to the crowd? I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's continue.
Your music is decent. Very good.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale. They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
I am seated at the bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats. And also cheeses.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask, "Can you swing as well as you can sing?"
I punch him.
You... what?
Oh, we are fighting already. Excellent.
Okay.
It's gonna be like that
You
one
take a
game where
swing
it's
at the
like
hooded person,
dude
and
only
they
does
move so
the
quickly you
basic
don't
attack
see them
roll.
behind you. All you feel is the hard hit on the back of your head. You feel like you could pass out at any moment.
What's
That hit
game
took a
called
lot out
again?
of you.
I am beginning to think perhaps violence was not the answer.
It's okay. Let's keep going. The hooded figure bends over and whispers to you. "Upstairs. Before the knives have your head for attacking a member of the block." They move quickly to the stairs. It is in this moment that you notice everyone is looking right at you. Some have even moved away.
Yekaterina is here to fight, not sink. You make decision, troubadour.
At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face. Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming. Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Perhaps it is trap. A role to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
That won't be necessary, Dasha. They're looking expectantly at you, Miles. Buttering up the GM does not grant you advantage on skill checks, but
Does it give me hit points back?
is appreciated. Once you have closed the door, they say, as a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you. The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped. We know that the evil Grand Vashir has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
The block has a mole in our midst. We have not discovered who this person is. Any action to secure the prince would be found out. It would make matters worse. You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
Woohoo! I'm really enjoying myself too. Where were we? Right, you get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast. You get a boost of 20 health for the day. You, troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day. I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the great kitchen sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before. The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste. You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory. To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh. You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk. As you walk past the town gates, you notice that 2 people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block. Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown? What do you do? You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you. The 2 people behind you continue on the path. You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
They could not handle Yekaterina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move. You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you. Out of the tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
It's a knobgoblin. You can either swing at it with your trusty club, or you can perform a stunning song. You find your note, and you sing it loud. With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the Great Kitchen Sinkhole. The road is packed well, and your feet seem to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you. As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from touching much of the forest floor. The coolness of the shade hits your skin, and you smile.
If only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. From the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks. You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now? You open your eyes, looking around until you find a stump that is at a good sitting height. There is an understanding that you must get to the sinkhole quickly, but you have time, and you want to be centered when you get there. Taking out your lyre, you begin to strum. Your fingers pluck the strings softly at first, but then you close your eyes and let the music take you over. The tune that floats through the air is one you have never played before, but it comes to you as if it were a memory. Birds and other critters fall silent to listen. The blades of grass seem to lean in toward you. Leaves suspend in air before they fall, just so they can take in the music.
Yekaterina will do very sexy and impressive sword dance. The birds and other critters are enchanted by my moves.
And then, a branch cracks, breaking you from your playing. Nothing. No response comes from the location the sound was heard. But slowly, from among the trees, a body emerges. As the person comes into view, you instantly know who it is. Adorned in jewels befitting of royalty, but clothes set for a hike, the eyes of a powerful royal meet yours. The warrior queen Slycelia stands before you, glass magic staff in hand, a smile on her face. Fear not. I come with no harm in my heart. She stops you. Do not speak my title or name in this place. I fear the canopy may have ears, and my being here should be kept secret. May I ask what brings such a soul as yours to these woods? Ah, wondrous. A true hero you will be if you help to save my precious boy. I have a confession. I did not trust the butcher block to have found someone who could accomplish the task. I was going to risk my life to save him. But I have heard your voice, and I can tell your magical song, when augmented to cause pain, could cut just as sharply as a blade. Allow me to accompany you. My crown means nothing without my child. With me by your side, the arcane threads of this world will be at your disposal as well. The queen has already scouted the area. As you come to the edge of the woods, you see the silver sands of the kitchen sinkhole, and she motions with her head to the left of where you are standing. She summons a gust of wind, and the loose brush on the ground moves to the side, revealing a trail. This is how they have moved supplies in and out. Before you can respond, she takes off down the path.
We must hurry after her.
As you follow her, you notice it quickly dips into an unexpected valley. As you round the corner, you see a small group of guards surrounding the mouth of a cave. I will follow your lead and support you in your actions. What shall we do? Looking at your song list, it looks like you know the songs of Sleepy Time, Eardrum Wrecking, and Seduction. You strum the beginning chords of a lullaby. The guards hear it, instantly heading towards you, but before they can reach you, they collapse on the ground. Queen Slycelia reaches out with her staff, and roots respond. They wrap around the sleeping guards, holding them to the ground. They aren't going anywhere when they wake up.
I will remove whatever weapons they hold. That way, they are useless once they awaken.
The path to the cave is clear, and you just know this is where you will find the prince. As you enter the cave, you find that it leads toward a metal-lined hallway. Red power bounces off the surfaces of the walls, and energy and heat push down the tunnel towards you. You start to sweat right away, nervous of what you will find. You look over to the queen, her face stern, her eyes focused. Somehow, the sweat rolling down her face looks complementary to her features. Suddenly, she stops. No, this isn't right. I can sense my son up ahead, but I also feel we must hurry. She takes off, her gait widening as she races through the tunnel. You struggle to keep up until you almost run into her as she stops at the mouth of a large room.
She should be more careful. Blocking the exit is fire hazard.
As you look into the room, you see
It's
the
like
prince,
playing D&D
but
with
you also
fucking
see
combat.
the outline of someone everyone would know. It can't be, the queen says almost to
Combat
herself.
Stopping in a fucking doorway
Cleaver,
because that's where she gets
Is
spotted.
that you?
Hello, my darling.
Not a single person behind
The
her
figure
is allowed to
rumbles
fucking
as he
move
kneels in
forward now.
front of a bonfire in the middle of the room.
The queen has come to be with her king. Yes.
So, sexy queen is not single?
That's why when
As
I
the
had
figure
use of Karlach, I was
stands,
just
you
kind
take
of making
in
use
King
of her
Cleaver,
giant
king
stature
of the
to just
knives,
move
as
our
flames
own
dance
teammates
across his
regardless
face.
of the damage. You can take 3 HP of damage, get out of the fucking way, so that everybody can get through. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone was blocking Karlach's way, I was like, I'm just gonna clear the entire fucking area. Karlach can't be moved though.
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he basks in the light of the fire. The prince, in a cage in the corner of the room, is blocked in by a pulsing red energy surrounding it. A low growl escapes the king's mouth.
You interrupted the incantation. I'll have to start again after you perish.
My love, what are you doing? Something is not right with you.
If only you had stayed away, my love. You wouldn't have to witness the work that must be done. You also wouldn't have to die.
What has possessed my husband to cause him to speak like this? By what manner of evil do you move through
How many
this
voices
world?
can this
the
man
king
pull out?
tilts his head, still looking into the flames, and
This is why he's the king of
before
voice
I begin,
acting, and he's
this
so hard
is
to
where I
place.
monologue. I know it's
Him and
silly,
Troy
but
Baker are
I've
the
been
two
working
hardest
hard on
for me
it,
to place.
and I'd love for you to experience your first big bad guy monologue.
Because you have to be able to identify them and all their fucking personalities. You know?
Like Troy Baker, I can somewhat recognize, but it's only if he's doing like his basic voice, like he did in Death Stranding. Otherwise, I'm just like, I have no idea.
I can
this
identify
person
his
is.
almost Mark Hamill impression. That's about it. Because, like, I don't often get to hear his regular voice. He doesn't use it for a lot of projects. I think that's what he used for Reese. For Tales from the Borderlands. but like, yeah.
I feel fucking stupid. I never realized that was fucking Troy Baker.
The original Reese, not the one from Borderlands 3.
Ah, okay.
Borderlands 3 was the one that was replaced because they didn't want to hire a unionized voice actor other than Ashley Birch.
Right.
And Troy Baker was not even informed of it, and he was real sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't give a fuck. That's why I always make him shave the mustache. I do not value that Reese. That's not my Reese. Troy Baker really wanted to come back as Reese, too. He liked that character. He had fun. Now they're probably gonna, like, toss that character in the trash and they're never gonna do anything with that valuable story.
Do you know how long this realm has had a king? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king. The only
Matt Mercer is also Yusuke in Persona 5.
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His
artist
eyes
boy
are
with the blue
glowing
hair.
with a sinister glow. The queen lets out a gasp and goes to move toward him. Your reflexes kick in before you realize it, and you put up your arm to stop her. She heeds your protest.
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished. Either in war or out at sea. Some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on, and queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart, and a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome, always me. And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search. It's a shame we only had one child, my darling. You could have kept the other one, but I need him sadly. I don't suppose you can keep on loving me after this, can you?
A smile twists across his face. Absolutely not. I shall never love you again.
What a pity. I guess you must die here as well.
The king launches himself at you. What do you do? You whip around and shoot a sonic blast toward the king. It pushes him back, causing him to fly across the room and smack into the wall for... You did 40 damage to him, and he is stunned. The queen gives you a quick nod before flinging a spell at the cage. Her power serves as the final straw, as the energy dissipates and the prince is able to escape. The prince runs toward the queen, and they embrace. But the king recovers.
You will
just the
both
fucking
die.
tidbit you told me
He is a
about.
figment
How
of
long does this
himself,
prayer last? No
overtaken
one
by
gives a
rage.
fuck.
He launches
Who gives
himself
a
at the
fuck,
two
Matt?
while they hold each other. The queen raises a hand, trying to summon an arcane shield. It might not come in time.
Can I reach them in time?
Do you have a reaction that doubles your speed?
I do not.
Shucks.
It looks like it is up to you, Miles. Yekaterina cannot help you.
What do you
I
do?
bet I can find that in my liked. I just have to fucking search.
You close your eyes, and your mind goes back to the forest. Only this time, you hear the steady, growing roar of a river ripping through the landscape. You open your mouth, and out comes the sound wave. The room shakes, and everything rumbles. Sonic fury is pouring out of your mouth, and the deluge is monumental. So much so that the sand from the surface begins to seep in. A large chunk of metal from the room falls and hits the king midair. Sand quickly starts to follow, filling the room. This place is going to collapse. We have to move now, the queen demands.
Ekaterina is too strong and sexy to die here.
You sprint past the king, struggling against the deluge of sand piling on top of him. No! He cries out. I cannot die here!
But you will, evildoer!
But all four of you run toward the exit. You never look back as the sand pours in. You stand outside, not with a queen and a prince, but with a mother and her son. They hold each other in the silence that follows the collapse. Slowly, the crickets start again. The night fills with the sounds of life. You are safe. You are all safe. With the prince safe, you make your way to Cantalopia together. It is there that you find a member of the butcher block you can trust, vouched for by the prince. The news of the immortal king and his destruction spread. Many begin to question the position of the royal family in their lives and as their rulers. The queen, now free to rule as she pleases, works to make amends with those who have lost their faith in the crown. And you get what was promised to you. You are set up in the royal court. You play for large events and gain fame. But it is more the intimate moments where you are playing your lyre by the fireside with the queen nodding along, and the prince creating lyrics on the fly. Those are the moments you live for. For now, you want for nothing. You are happy. You are well. You are a hero.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance. Ekaterina will live on in my mind.
You were amazing. The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the, other sheets? Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return.
Nice.
Holy crit! You
What
maxed
happened?
out our relationship status.
Got a love ending.
Nice.
I found the video.
I'll check it here in a
Who
second.
cares, Matt?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. You said I was supposed to get rid of the things I didn't need. I took the time and I weighed all my options, but in the end, I just couldn't throw anything away. Everything here is special to me. What if I decide to go into entomology and I want to start a collection of pinned bugs? Where am I gonna find another dead housefly? These things are rare. That's the warranty for the calculator in the back of the drawer. I had a lot of fond memories with that calculator. Oh,
Slowly
multiplying
crawling towards
8
me.
by 7,251 and then turning it upside down. Good times. It isn't a warranty to me. It's a certificate, a reminder of the past. The fact that the calculator is broken doesn't change that.
Everybody busting out in laughter.
Yeah, look at the
planning to do
comments.
a
Everyone's
craft
like, yeah,
with
that shit
that.
felt right. They were holding that shit in for
Crap.
so long.
What's that look? Oh, that's the look of someone who is not
Emotional
happy and
damage.
wants to say something. So what? I never wanted to clean this place anyway. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not getting rid of anything, and that's that. I'm putting my foot down. Ow! 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 Stepped on a thumbtack again. I did that on purpose. I like being surrounded by sharp objects. It's cozy. Helps deter squeaky runner syndrome while I sleep on my mattress made exclusively of old springs. How do you mean? Dot. Now I'm scared. Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece? Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different. Chunk! I knew it! You're not here to help me! You're just trying to trick me into cleaning up like everyone else! No! You can't! Please, at least let me pick what I want to get rid of. I'll clean this place up, I swear! Just don't throw away all my memories for nothing. I couldn't bear it. You are absolutely impossible! My receipts, my string, my bug, my rags! My homemade acupuncture set! You're a monster! Everything sparks joy for me! Everything—
Jerry storms off, slamming his drawer shut before he goes.
Oh, thank goodness. That pile of refuse has been stinking up this neighborhood for far too long. Pardon the interruption, darling. I don't believe you can think of me as a representative of the neighborhood. I really must extend my thanks to you for attempting to deal with Gerald. The amount of complaints I've received, it boggles the mind how a drawer can live like that. Good. A drawer like that could use a little upsetting. Listen, kindness is all well and good up to a point. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes what a citizen really needs is a good, swift kick in the baseboards. You can't be everyone's friend all of the time. Heaven knows if you could, it would make my job easier. This might just put him on the right side of things. Hold on, some of these items look familiar. Yes, I believe these are actually things that some of the citizenry have reported as missing. That pack rat must have picked them up after— Yes, I think so. Here, let me have a look. I should be able to point you in the right direction.
Streak,
Those
that's crazy.
thumbtacks likely belong to Penelope.
Nice.
You can find her
What to
around
do?
here in the office. Those dirty washcloths need to be cleaned at once. You should see Washford
Hell
in the
yeah.
laundry room. He'll take care of that. Everything else appears to be garbage.
Do you have any
Best to let
objects
Cameron
that
sort
you want
mess
me
out.
to
I shall
click
wait here
on?
and see to it Jerry doesn't get any ideas about replacing everything you just went out of your way to clean. Return once you've disposed of those items or if you need a reminder as to where they belong. Toodle pip.
I wasn't listening to any of that. My bad. I'll figure it out.
I saw the mouth moving. I heard a lot of words. I just didn't recognize any of the words.
Penelope, Washford, and Cameron. I think Cam might be the trash can. Penelope is my office supplies, I think.
The
I'll deal
frazzled
with
figure
Neil
standing
Newbon
before
when I'm
you
ready
has the sort of
to deal
overworked
with
and underpaid
his
co-worker
partner.
energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking
Or
at her,
Washford's the
dropping
partner,
a
so
number
I'll
of
deal with
office
him when I'm
supplies
ready to
clutched in
deal
her
with Neil
arms.
Newbon, the partner. Like, they're both fucking...
Oh my god.
A lot.
You can see me? You can see me!
I love them.
Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year. Oh yeah! Yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name. Yes, I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
New dateable Penelope. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You've gone for so fucking long.
Which boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while. Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
Kill me, 'cause I am not winning this wave
To the resurrection of Penelope
You are?
office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
Defense. Hold on right now. It's like a wave defense. And I think I need to be like max level, and I am not.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently they took the ammo for the light machine gun and the regular rifles and merged it into one type of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've got to make double of the ammo instead of having ammo separate.
Oh, that's fun. I was worried it was like, oh, and now I couldn't bring any ammo over from my Eternal Land because it's not in the game anymore.
You might. I did have to convert some shit.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not re-downloading that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Wait. What?
Oh my god!
It takes a few seconds for your compliment to register with Penelope. A blush overtakes her face from chin to forehead, but she quickly shakes it off.
That was a really funny joke you just said. Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
I choked on that hit. Lead with your best asset, that ass.
Exactly! Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me? Okay, cool. I can do that.
I have arrived to
Oh my god.
battle!
I love that! Let's fucking fight!
Yeah, speaking of Troy Baker, when you can't
This is
recognize him.
great! I'm not scared at all!
You leave them to it.
Yeah, that day's gonna go great, I'm sure. Side note, the name Penelope, I love. I once had a student, not a client, so I'm allowed to talk about my students. Her name was Penny on like all of the things.
Uh-huh.
But she randomly opened up to me that her name was Penelope.
Oh.
And she said only I was allowed to call her that. And I was like, I feel special. She was like, I like the way that you say it. I don't like when other people say it. And I was like, that's fine. It's like, I got you, kid. It was like I could have been a 3rd to 5th grader. It was one of my summer jobs. So they kind of like compressed all the things, and then during that summer specifically, we were each supposed to have our own classroom.
Mm-hmm.
But they decided, because we were not native to that site, we were coming in from different sites. The fucking people who worked at that school apparently hated us And they kept just, like, making it unlivable. Like, specifically the janitors. And I remember texting my actual boss, not the boss at that site, because I don't know this bitch, you know? And she was like, yeah, be careful with that dude, because he's a motherfucker. And I was like, yeah? And she was like, he's known to be real fucking shitty towards the Boys and Girls Club that wasn't their Boys and Girls Club.
Why?
Because he felt that we were pushing out the other ones, or that we were using their resources when we were literally required to bring our own. And so, like, bro kept not unlocking the lunchroom, and then he would leave, and we'd have to call him back and be like, late on lunch, this and that. The kids are all pissed off, you know? And they refused to turn on the AC in my classroom and one other classroom out of the 4. So we had to shove all the kids together into 2 classrooms instead.
What the fuck?
Because that was the summer that there was a massive heat wave here in, like, 2022. It was so fucking bad. Like, that was, like, record highs for a bit. What's it gonna be today? 100 degrees. Cool. What's it gonna be in my classroom? Like 200. Because it's one of those fucking bungalow classrooms. That was, you know, built after the fact. Actually, I don't know if y'all have those in your neck of the woods. Do y'all have bungalow classrooms?
What we had back when I was in high school, they had like little fucking trailers set up off to the outside of the school for extra classrooms.
Yeah, we called those the bungalows. They're like little mobile homes, basically like what I live in.
Yeah.
But with like worse ceilings. Yeah, so you guys did. But we were in those. We weren't even in the regular schools, so we didn't have all the insulation from the heat. They just stuck us in the bungalows in that heat wave and refused to turn on the AC. It worked. It wasn't broken.
It just wasn't enough to make it not suck.
No, they just refused to let us turn it on. Because we weren't allowed to control it from our room. Because those 2 classrooms were controlled centrally somewhere else, and the other 2 classrooms were controlled in one of those. So, like, dude was just being a dick to be a dick. Yeah, I'm so glad that the people at my location were so much nicer. I think there was only one dude that was kind of like had a little bit of an issue with us, but it was mostly because sometimes our kids would leave fucking trash and not tell us. And we wouldn't see it. So then it made it look like we were just leaving messes all the time. Like, bro, if you fucking spilled something, tell me so I can clean it and not leave it for the janitor, bro. So we had to get on the kids like, bro, we're gonna clean up messes and we're gonna be like spot checking. Everything is going to be left exactly the way we found it. My kindergartners were not happy. But why? I didn't make this mess. I don't care. Pick it up.
You didn't make it, but we're gonna get blamed for it. Both of us. So,
But, like, the person who made this mess already got picked up early. Yeah, and they had to, like, emergency put their shit down and leave. Pick it up. Like, bro. That being said, I loved my kindergartners.
Yeah.
They loved me. They knew I like messed around and played with them and stuff. And I let a lot of shit slide. More than like most kids would. I mean, more than most people would for these kids. And it's mostly just because I remember being that age, you know? Sometimes you do impulsive shit and you don't actually realize what you're doing. So as long as you're like apologizing and I don't see a pattern of behavior, I'm not gonna go snitch to your mom. I'm not gonna go snitch to Diana. Like, if you guys can work it out, I don't care that much. Like, it becomes a problem when it disrupts everything. Behavior is only a problem when it becomes disruptive for more than just the parties involved. You know? That's my motto. That's why I didn't really care if my 5th graders were on their phone, as long as they're not filming other people and there's not a fucking crowd around their phone. And I can't hear it. If I can hear your phone, it's too loud.
Dunk is swinging a badminton racket when you see him. His muscles bulge with every powerful stroke of his arms.
Hey, welcome to Racket Day!
He hands you a racket
I don't
before you
remember how
can
I got
voice
onto
any
that topic,
objection.
but yeah, fuck that janitor. Oh, Penelope, yeah. I had a student. She was a cool kid. Badass.
Yeah, that's what I said. No such thing as a dumb joke, buddy. All jokes rule. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some badminton today. After all, shuttlecock's in the name, baby. What kind of sports guy would I be if I didn't let you bat the old shuttlecock around?
It was
for a
rare to
little while?
see kids with, like, older names like mine, you know?
Oh, yeah?
He stares at you, full of genuine curiosity. It's almost a shame to ruin the moment.
Really common name back when I was in high school.
Badminton racket?
I think it was
You got a lot to learn about
Jason
sports, buddy.
and
All
probably
right,
Ashley.
Badminton. You might be thinking to yourself, what's so bad about it? But that's the thing. Nothing's bad about it. It rules.
Trying to
You
think
just gotta get past
of
the funny name. It's a great sport for beginners because it
if I
doesn't
had
take
a
too
lot
much
of
strength
students
or
with
balance to
very
get started.
common
You
names.
just gotta have a little hand-eye coordination.
Probably Jacobs. I know a Jacob. I knew a few Jacobs. Jake as an alternative, you know?
Yeah. Actually, I also knew a few Jakes. Fuck.
I think the only common girl name was Leah. I knew quite a few Leahs. Weirdly, I have met one other Lorraine. She was in 8th grade while I was in 6th grade.
I think I only know one other Lorraine.
My mom
And
only
she
knows
was
one other Lorraine.
And she was a fucking kleptomaniac.
So you know too. I love stealing. I love taking things.
I can't remember
Right,
talking about it, but like, yeah, every time relatives
thing
came
about
up to
badminton
visit
is
my
you don't
great
need
grandfather,
much to get
they would
started.
try to like
You got your
steal
racket, your shuttlecock.
The
birdie.
family
Or
photo
hell,
albums.
Your shuttle, if you want to call it that. Just don't call it a cock. Nobody appreciates that.
And like their stealing
Well,
got so fucking bad that my grandfather
Badminton
he
people are
started
real
like
serious.
putting like
But
little
all that
designs
aside,
on his
that's
like guns
that's
that
all
he
you
had
need to
because
get
he
started.
was
Sure,
real
if you want to play
he's
proper,
old
you
and
need
he
a
really
Mac.
liked hunting.
But if you just want to play a friendly game at home, you
So
can
he
hit the
got like
birdie
little
back and forth
trinkets and like
together.
hot
It's
glues
nice
to his
and
guns.
light.
So like if he goes to like a flea market or a pawn shop, he would recognize his own fucking weapons.
That's really smart. I
Yeah.
feel like hot glue would come up though.
I don't think it was hot glue. He used something.
He probably soldered that shit to the gun.
Probably.
Hell yeah!
Dunk hands
But
you the
it
shuttlecock.
really pissed
You should
off
start.
my
It's easier
my
to serve
grandma
than
at
it
one
is to
point
return
because
one
like
of the
he'd get like
Go
little
ahead.
trinkets off of like necklaces and like if there was like a little tiny like jewelry box that had like little stars or
Dunk
something on it, he'd
returns your
pry those
graceful
out of
serve
it and
with a
glue
swing
it to
that
the
puts
gun.
yours to shame. But he
Hey, what
doesn't
the
gloat
fuck did you
when the
do to my
shuttlecock
jewelry
sails
box?
past you.
You know my old man as a shuttlecock?
That's where the family name comes from. You'd
My
think he'd have
border
wanted me
on
to follow in his
also
footsteps, but I
steals.
guess he always wished he could play football instead.
They-
I always
my
thought
family
Batman
have
was
had
cool, you
problems
know,
bringing
but he never
her
felt like
to
it was enough
restaurants
glory,
'cause
I
she'll
guess.
steal the silverware or like the cups.
Mhm.
She'll be like, "Oh, this is so nice. I like this. I'm gonna use this for my kitchen," and then she just takes it. I was at an event for my great grandmother. Like it was like one of her birthdays. It wasn't after she passed. It was before. And I got seated at the table with my cousins and my great aunt for a bit because my mom wanted me to socialize. And I heard my cousin go, "Man, you know, I wish this food had some sriracha." And my aunt goes, "I got you," and pulls out like a giant bottle of sriracha from her purse. And my cousin was like, where did you get that?" And she was like, "I got it from the restaurant the other day." And she was like, "No, why?" And apparently one time she stole a little pumpkin one time, and she got really sad that she lost it and left it somewhere. I think they were drinking that day. I don't know. They tell me this story sometimes when I was younger. Stories about my aunt stealing. It's funny. She never stole, like, anything, like, valuable with the intention to, like, sell it or anything. She just likes trinkets. Oh, this glass has a logo of the restaurant on it. This would be a good memory, you know?
It makes me think of like my great aunt was on the news at one point because
sorry to
this
be
is
a
back
bummer.
when she was like
But let me
real
tell you,
bad
it was
off,
hard to
and
see
she
it too.
was like into some
I always
bad
told
things.
myself I'd never let anyone take
But
the fun out of sports.
yeah,
from me.
some
Not even my
lady in
pops.
like a restaurant turned
I wasn't
around
gonna
for
go
2
through life
seconds
wishing
and
for
she just
more
happened
like
to be
you.
walking around.
I don't even get how he
to
can
like
be
go
as
to the
old
exit.
as
She
he
saw
is
this
and
purse,
still
and just
so unhappy.
picked it up,
It's
kept
like,
walking.
yo, you did so much
And
cool
like the whole
shit when you
family
were-
knew it was
you went
her.
to championships, you traveled the world, and you had a family.
But they had her ass on like the fucking
You're not
local
happy
news. Like,
about
have you seen this lady?
Bruh.
Thanks. I wish my pops felt the same way, but I can't really make him be happy about how his
People
life
just
went.
don't fucking
But I
think.
can't make his burdens mine either.
Damn, I didn't even mean to start going on about my dad. I guess Batman brings up a lot more feelings than I realized.
Why
He
do you have
rubs
no
at the back of
contact
his
with your
neck,
family? Have you met
embarrassed.
my family?
Well, look, next time we'll do something fun that doesn't make me get all deep into my family history and whatnot. Okay? Exercise ball time, baby!
Somebody hears my last name. Is like, oh, I recognize that name. They're like, don't tell me whatever story
no,
you're
you
about to tell
don't.
me.
Hell yeah! Exercise!
I'm just gonna go ahead and state, you probably hate them, and I probably hate them, and let's leave it at that.
Oh, it was like, that's what I ran into, I guess.
Get body blocked by the TV.
No, I heard him.
Hmm.
I don't have an ending with him yet? I'm not dealing with that today. I want to get higher stats before I go back and talk to Cam. I don't have an ending with Maggie yet either.
I can't believe we actually did. Solving that case with you was... I barely even know what to say. We really are. In fact, you've brought so much fun. What would you say to making this official?
If you fail Sinclair's detective case, you also fail and lock yourself out of her positive, like, things. Her endings.
No.
Because she's so disappointed with you.
You are stupid. Get out of my life.
In that case, I truly can't wait to see you again. I promise I'll be the best partner to you. You've already given me the confidence to know that you'll be the best for me. How should we start our new relationship off? I can think of nothing I'd like more. And this time, I promise not to get distracted. Case closed. We're lovers.
What the fuck, man? When there's no more room in hell, the dead will find space in your head. Fuck. The fuck?
What the hell does it even mean?
Fuck you too, game. Dude, everything. Everything thinks you're a loser. Where's my fucking bobby pin? I haven't seen her in a minute. Is she in here still? I don't think so. Oh, I handled this. I don't remember where she goes next. She's not in the drawer with the vibrator. Oh, hello.
The attic is dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect... Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bob...
Listen here, you little worm. You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate?
No,
No,
Emma Frost.
mistress.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you. You could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will...
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a new, muddied object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel of accounting.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against...
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their...
Welcome to the attic. Potential future site of the Pin Criminal Empire.
What? By that stuffy old safe? I ain't scared of it. It's just cold up here, okay? I am not scared. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something. And you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as well. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat. God, yeah, you're right. It was all these wise guys up here crowding my shit and ruining the vibes. Yes, it's not my fault, but it won't work.
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look, maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit? This place is cramping your style, right? I knew it. No, this place just doesn't have what it takes to host the Pin Gang. I wanted to give it a fair chance, but my time is too valuable to waste. You know?
Bobby strides forward boldly, head held high.
This place ain't for the Pin Gang. It sucks!
What did you say, you miserable little worm?
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
Yeah, I was like, now she's here.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way No one's ever asked you this. But if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think...
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. Howdy. Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house, and I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something. Heck, you're asking me that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. She's good with that sort of thing. I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. Well, I'm just glad I ain't the only one who feels a little left behind by the whole thing. But don't you worry. Kopi'll get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care now.
Hello, Sunshine. Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint. Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company. Everyone likes coffee, darling. I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot. Oh, it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Cleaning my glasses, so I'm trying to fucking navigate with one hand.
While also blind.
Yeah, I'm like squinting. I was doing that with like fucking 2 fingers controlling the left stick and my pinky controlling the right. That's why the camera was just so like fucky.
Hey there. You get a chance to talk with Kopi? She sure does know her way around a cup of coffee. Thank you. I needed this today. Me? No. Oh, it's nothing to trouble yourself over.
Fixing my chair.
I know most of the house, yeah. We've got our fair share of characters, but as a whole, I'd say we're a good bunch. Plenty of stories to tell. Me? Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose. They're not exactly exciting, though. You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain. Why, I swear he's seen it all. Why don't you go ask Captain Jacques about his time on the high seas?
I don't wanna...
You want a story about a table? I am a table. I am boring. The end. That's right. Thinks he can hide his little crush for the big desk. Pesh. I said, Pesh. Good day.
Hello! My little tackies! Come here, you prickly little things. Give Jerry my best, would you? I know this is tough for him. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain.
Marker
You better
Twain.
believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster even.
spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat, and that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had, if I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing, and that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris, and I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me. Oh, wow. You keep saying things like that, I might just get the wrong idea. Stop teasing me, you big old kidder. You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine? Sure. I'm gonna remember today's quote, too. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Setting aside the whole problematic and most assuredly fake African proverb attribution. Words of wisdom, man. That calendar sure knows what's what. Oh my god. I think that's her now. Hey, hey, hey!
A muscle-bound woman with the greatest set of abs you've ever seen bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
Oh, I hope you're ready to get, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot at love.
Oh, wow! That's just what I was about to say! We really are on the same page. But also, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelly!
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
You always do this, Shelly. You get too excited, and you just go in.
Hey, it's okay.
Shelley turns towards Penelope. As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
Yeah, that's normal.
There you are, sweetness. I was just thinking about you. I told you to swing by, and I was wondering if you were... I'm glad you did, because I just finished a shift. I have some time to spare if you want to talk some. Depends on how up and about you are, really. The more you do, the more I gotta do. Ain't nothing nobody's fault. It's the kind of thing I love. I sit in here and I make sure everyone who needs some steamy attention gets it. It's what I'm here to do. Goodness, it's what I love to do. Is this your sly way of asking how old I am? See, where I'm from, it's not polite to do that. Although, moving around by what people thought was polite and correct never really suited me anyway. Let's just say, I remember all the folks who stayed here before you. If you don't mind me talking, I don't mind telling. Truth is, one of the previous folks who stayed here was super cute. Engaged couple. Beautiful together. Both of them were. Well, can I give my honest opinion? Neither one of them was as cute as you. Either way, they were here and they set up home pretty quickly. River and I both liked them. They brought so much life into this place. They took long showers together all the time. Just about tapped me dry, keeping things hot up there for them. Although, I hear they didn't really need my help to do that. Oh yeah, you picking up what I'm saying. But they used to throw these big parties too. Family was always over, and every now and then, they had this little kid who would come play hide and seek. Their favorite hiding spot was in here with me, so I would just hum to them. I think think they found being next to me safe. I miss that little kid sometimes. What? No. The couple just moved out eventually. Now, when did this story become about me? You don't need to worry yourself about who I do and don't be missing. The past is the past, sweetheart. I don't live in that place. You don't make it as long as I have dwelling. There's a difference between knowing your history and living in it. Besides, you saying you didn't like my story? Well, good. I enjoyed telling it, which reminds me of this one time where... No, you know what? I'ma wait for that one. You want to hear more? You gotta come back. Besides, it's time I check in on my boy Washford. And you don't? What's not to like about that hunky man? He's just one of the hunkiest hunks that ever did hunk. Ooh, the way he calls out to me when he needs some of what I got. Well, it's enough to get me bubbling. I bless the day you wheeled him into this house. Drysdale's all right, but Washford?
Winifred fans herself with one hand, beginning to lose herself in her own fantasy.
I wouldn't mind going through a couple of cycles with him. Ooh, I think I said too much. What? They got a thing going on? What kind of thing? Like, do you know the definition of this thing? I mean, I am talking about Drysdale, but they're just stage partners, right?
Winifred lets out a sigh, shaking her head.
Look at me, just as lost in thought as I want to be. Don't mind me, darling. Sorry for thinking out loud. Well, I think we better wrap this up for now. I got a social call to make. Thank you for listening to me. But listen, I got more stories for you if you ever... I'll see you around, sweetie.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Which one have I not gotten?
I could have swore you've gotten the Irish coffee before? I don't remember.
Sure thing. One latte? Come.
Kopi gets to work, grinding a...
And voila! What? Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh! Well, a latte is your pretty standard coffee. It's a shot of espresso topped with steamed milk with just a touch of foam. Some people think it's basic, but I think it could be a hard coffee to pull off if you don't know what you're doing. If you put in too much foam, you're gonna be making a cappuccino instead. Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
Time to go have nightmares.
Oh boy.
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, nightmare looms over the edge of your bed. At once...
Is it you again? Ah, I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? This time I think, maybe... Is that scary alone? That's vulnerable. expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you. Or be your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. Stare in horror. You reach to pick it up. A canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, a tickle in your throat. The people in the audience gasp. Red, you're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands. Your mouth is just gums now. But the tears prickle in your eyes. You realize the teeth clatter to the podium and... Tisk tisk. So what are you hiding from? Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities? Fascinating. Aren't we all in some way or another? The thought of not being enough. Of making a misstep. I'm surprised it would bother you so much.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Got some good advice for you today. I've dealt with a busted computer many a time, and this trick has helped me more than I can say. Kept me from breaking more than a few computers out of sheer frustration. Indeed it is. And this will work almost regardless of what the problem is with the computer. I've seen it work for all kinds of issues. Now, buckle up. To fix a problem on a computer, any problem, you unplug it, and then you plug it right back in. It's foolproof, I tell you. Incidentally, it also works with toasters. I'm a humble bear, but yes, see you around, buddy.
Hey there. You look like you got a story you're itching to share. I take it you'd talk to the captain then, huh? Oh, heck, I don't like where this is going. Come on now. Oh, this is the last time I confide in that salty son of a gun. Yeah. Look, I just, time spent on me's time I'm not spending on others, right? You remind me of my old rectangular friend.
No, I took a break for a little bit.
Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself. Well, that's real nice of you to say. Oh. You mind giving me some time to myself? I need to get my head on straight. Always am.
When you come across River again, she's got company. A glamorous companion in an equally You recognize your bathtub.
Come on, girl. It's just the two of us. You don't have to play coy. You can't be all over
Why
this
is the
house
bathtub
and
in
not
the
have some good gossip.
I don't. That's not really...
Come on. You can tell your girl Sheba. You know I won't tell.
River's eyes dart to you suddenly.
Isn't she
and
technically
you're not
the
sure
water?
whether she's angry or relieved.
I mean Bathsheba.
Oh. Huh. What item did you have to talk to get her to
not
spawn
at all.
up?
Come
Water.
here.
Bathsheba throws her arm around River,
I have to
pulling her
start
closer.
the water running
you
in
can
the
see
bathroom.
River's cheeks flushing. Steam
But I'm in the
rises from
kitchen.
her skin in a light mist. It's sort of adorable.
Look, since we've got a new friend here with us,
I mean, technically,
I'll
the,
let you choose. Our friend River here
sink
likes to
is the
pretend she's
bathtub
above things like
for
gossip
dishes.
and opinions, and I know that's not true. Why, just the other day, I caught her rolling her eyes at Prissy. Your plastic plant. And the other day, when Jean-Loup was working on a song, I know I heard her laughing.
I wasn't.
And every time you leave Winifred, she's got you all steamed up.
Don't ask me about her.
Don't sweat it, Riv. Look, I'll let you off easy. Just one little cup of tea. Your friend's choice. That's fair, isn't it?
River looks as if, to her, this is the farthest thing from fair.
Fine. Well...
River's demeanor seems to shift immediately. It's like she can barely keep from rolling her eyes.
I just think it's interesting that a plastic plant would need to be watered.
Interesting how?
Just interesting. I'm not saying I'm offended. It's just... when my water slides down her leaves and gathers in the pot until it gets nasty...
Oh, that is pretty nasty. Why do you water a plastic plant anyway?
Maybe you could just sing to her instead. I'm sure she'd be just as happy. Thank you.
River seems more relaxed than you've seen her, but when your eyes meet, it's like she remembers she's meant to be a bit more distant. Her smile vanishes, and she clears her throat nervously.
Well, just one question before I go. What do you think is my best state?
Oh, well, you're just so pretty all the time. But you know, you're so fun when you're liquid. After all, who doesn't love a good bath?
I see.
River leaves without another word, not bothering to say goodbye to you or Bathsheba.
Whoa, hey! Wait up, Riv!
Just leaves the water running.
Need that for later.
All right, you ready for your first workshop? The way I see it, building a relationship's no different from building, well, anything. And seeing as how I'm a master builder... What? Whatever. I'm qualified just fine. Yeah, I gotta disagree. You forget I studied under Greg, the contractor? Yeah, you know the guy. You brought him in to spiff up the joint after we moved in. Yeah, that's the one. He took me all around the house that week. Taught me everything I know. Well, you got a scream of a deal. He really knew his stuff. First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site, you want to look busy. You don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it. That's neither here nor there. Point is, makes you look good. That's the spirit. Take this for example. The other day I was fixing something in the other closet. I wasn't doing nothing, but I damn sure looked like I was. I just carried a sack of nuts around the job site for 2 hours. Makes your muscles look real good. Lesson number 2. You just wrote down lesson number 2? Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts. Yeah, my work here is done. See? You're really starting to get it. All right. That's enough wisdom for today. Gotta give you time to digest all that good advice. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested. Good. You better knock my bolts off next time I see you. There's the lunch bell. Gotta run. Remember what I told you. Test next time. Okay, lay off.
Just keep taking
What?
notes.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem.
Kofi flies into action.
All right, here we go. 1 affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee. Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans. Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
Time to go have nightmares again.
Fun times for everybody. Except everybody.
Fucking Christ, that was a good one, Gabby.
Used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine.
Jesus
She doesn't even
Christ.
bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You wake up to the sound of a crash. You're supposed to be home alone, aren't you?
Full
When you
good.
rise to wander the house,
I'll
it's
never
dark.
forget
the
when I
light
was,
switch doesn't work.
getting ready
you
to
feel
stream
your way
and
through the house as your eyes adjust
Sea
to
of
the
Thieves
silhouettes of the
with,
furniture. In the dark, there
Bear
isn't even
and
light from the
Phoenix.
street lamp outside.
Probably
A
the last time
shadow
we ever
bigger
streamed it.
than you moves across
And
the
as
living
we were
room
doing
towards
audio
the bathroom.
testing,
Every
bro
cell
put that
your
in both
body
of our
is
chats.
screaming to turn the other way, to head for the front door. But
And at
you
the same
still
time, we
follow
both immediately
the
start
shadow
running around the boat like,
bathroom.
fuck,
It's the only
fuck,
room in the
shit,
house with a light on.
storm is coming!
almost too
And then,
bright
like, nothing
for your
happened, and it was,
night-adjusted
like,
eyes.
still
You can
sunny
hear the
out, and we were
scuttling
sitting there
inside.
like,
The
huh?
sound
And then
of
we
feet
both, like,
on
look
tile
over at our
or of
fucking
nails or
audio in the
ceramic.
background and be like, you
You're not
motherfucker.
sure. You turn the corner and see a figure hunched in front of the sink. They look familiar. They slowly stand up straight. And you realize they're much bigger than you. The mirror in front of them is shattered. Shards of glass litter the counter and floor. They turn around and you realize who it is. It's you, a version of you. Anyway, they're different than you are. They're taller, more defined, with smooth, glowing skin, and not a hair out of place. A perfect version. They're you, if you'd never failed. If you had all of the success, all of the healthy habits, the perfect life. You take a step back as you gaze up at them. There's no warmth. There's no flicker of recognition when their eyes meet yours. There's an ominous and unsettling aura to them. An intensity in their eyes that frightens you. Your eyes trail down, and you see them holding a shard of the mirror. Their grip is so tight around the glass. Their blood, your blood, is trailing down their arm and onto the floor. They are unrelenting, where you are understanding, driven, where you start to slack. They know what has to be done and are willing to do it. You're dead weight, they say, in an eerily perfect voice. You're not sure what they mean. You feel like you should run, but you're frozen in place. They place their hand on your shoulder, and it feels like the weight of the world. Your knees buckle, and you feel as though you're going to fall, but they curl their fingers, holding you up by your arm. See, they say, dead weight. You're holding me back. You know what they're going to do before they do it, but you're helpless. They press the shard of glass between two of your ribs. You feel cold air leave your lungs as they release you, and you crumple to the floor. Oh, you do? What do you think the point is? That's exactly it. If you'd never fail, you'd never be the person you are now. You wouldn't have any empathy for people and what they go through. Failure is a part of growth, my dear. Perfection isn't real. But you're real, and you deserve compassion and understanding. Even when you fail. Now get some rest. You deserve it.
Thank you, scary lady, for the pep talk.
I feel so much better now. Thank you.
Dunk is balanced on the exercise ball when you walk up on him, sinking into a deep squat. This is the kind of thing you've seen people do online. It looks so easy when he does it, but you know somebody else would fall and break their neck if they tried. Dunk doesn't even flinch, turning to give you a cheery wave mid-squat.
Hey, hey!
Dunk doesn't just dismount from the ball, he backflips off it, striking a ridiculous pose and giving you a cheeky grin.
I'm so glad you're here. The exercise ball is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. We've done a lot of stuff together, you and I, but this one is really gonna be one of the coolest.
I think this dude would make a good Shaggy in animated films.
What isn't great about it? It's like being a kid again. You get to bounce, 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 and work out at the same damn time. Now I know standing up on that thing is not a beginner move, but if you want to try it like me, I can help you out. I'll spot you and hold you if you need it. Oh, hell yeah! Here, I got you.
Dunk helps you climb up onto the ball. It's hard to keep your balance, but he's got such a firm grip on your hand and your hip, you manage to stay upright.
Easy,
My hip is bruised, dude. Don't
All right,
touch
if
that.
you want to try sinking into a squat here.
With Dunk's help, you sink into a squat, fully aware that you are nowhere near strong enough to do this on your own. But where your body trembles, Dunk steadies you. His hands are always wherever they need to be to help you. gentle in their touch, despite the calluses on his palms. He stands so close to you, an intimate position without even the slightest hint of anything untoward. A true gentleman committed to nothing but ensuring your safety. It's quite sweet, really.
That's it. Just like that. Amazing. You're a natural. All right, that's enough. Let's get you down. Careful now.
Dunk helps you climb down from the ball, not letting go of your hand until you've settled yourself with both feet firmly on the ground.
You did amazing. And hey, you can squat now. Press this button anytime to get down like a clown. You can try it out when you're just doing random stuff around the house. It's fun.
Dunk eases the ball away from you, rolling it to a place where it can stand on its own. He looks suddenly serious.
Man, we're running out of sports to try together. It feels weird to realize we're getting close to the end of the road. I kind of thought you'd click with at least one of these things. I mean, it's all your equipment after all. But we got one more thing to try. Well, things, I guess. I'm sure one of them's gotta be your new obsession. All right, next time, we're doing Misc Day. We're gonna try it all, baby. You just meet me at that little box of odds and ends. I know your thing's gonna be in there.
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine. Didn't mean no offense. Just in a real swell mood today. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here. Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics. Just feels nice to be understood, you know? It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job. We got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do. But how many people's job is it to lift? To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out? It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up. Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha. You think so? Oh, well, shucks, I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now. Anyway, I can't take up. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here. I will. You take care now.
Hello. What can I do for you, my friend? Are you sure? It takes a lot to upset him. He is always so kind and easygoing. Poor Abel. He's always thinking of others and never himself. I have told him many times he should consider taking a suitor again. Perhaps that could be you. That makes two of us, my friend. It would have been nice to hear that he is considering love once again. Less and less over the years now, but yes, Abel has always been popular, even if he tries to keep others away. Some objects have hurt him in the past, but I don't think that is all. He has always preferred to be alone. He is very supportive. You need something done? Abel is there. You are hurting? Abel is there. As long as it is about you, Abel is there. But when the attention is on him, he is freezing up, as he would say, like hairless cat jumping into bucket of ice. Why, indeed, I do not fully understand his way of speaking. Ah, yes. I believe he is afraid. I would like to think so after so many years. It is an honor to keep his confidence. Abel and I don't know. Perhaps it never came up. Perhaps he does not care for me in this manner. It doesn't matter anyway. I only want his happiness. Go now and make sure he's all right.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will! Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then, you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie.
I really like that they're only referred to with they, them pronouns.
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet. That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there. That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are." Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry, knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of myself? Nobody else is gonna do it. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing. I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
We'll be right back. I have to pee.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Right. Just, remember, make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee? Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through. I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Nightmare time, nightmare time. Time to go troll my nightmare time.
Last time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better, or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Hmm? Oh. Well, sure. We've been talking about fear. And what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears? Me. This isn't about me. It's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things. You tell me your deepest desires. You have.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
That's interesting. Well, wow. Of all the things to have in your mind. There's all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary, but the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears, it was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you, I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me. Few do, unfortunately. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it? I wish they would too. Can you imagine how much better the world would be if people actually paid attention to the messages in their dreams?
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. 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 You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Hey there, partner. Nice of you to drop by this place. It's real easy to overlook a coffee table, you know. Coffee tables got to play host to all kinds of beverages and snacks while the main event's going on. Ain't nobody interested in you, as long as you're getting the job done. And speaking of the main event, I'm more of a radio guy myself, but I've been real into this show lately. Real House Knives of Dallas. Oh, you wouldn't believe what those utensils argue about. Charity events and who ended up in whose drawer. Hoo-wee! Ridiculous. Talk about sharp tongues. Ooh. That's what Koa says. Try as I might, I can't seem to get him to see the appeal of the wives. Right you are. Though sometimes I feel he's shut tighter than a clam, and that's coming from me. At least Kopi's into him. I wouldn't have guessed myself, but you see what happens when you judge a book by its cover. Anyway, she's real big on house knives. She didn't used to be, but she'd be coming and going making drinks, asking me about why this one don't like the other one. Next thing you know, she's joining me on the couch and having her own opinions. But you ain't come here to talk to me about house knives, did you? So tell me, what can I do you for? All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard today. Think I might take 5 and go get some coffee with Koa.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ. You could tell, huh? Guess there's no point in keeping it in any longer. I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes, but what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers. We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. You can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money, all the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pin anymore. I was gonna be somebody. But now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
Bobby follows your gaze to the door where you keep your iron.
You're on! Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. I'm trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm. I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there the entire time, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever, why, just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it. You and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you're all ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this. Us? Well, hey, it's fine we don't work together. I think we make better friends than boss and hench person, don't you? More than friends? Me and you? I don't know about all that. Look, we got a good thing going here, don't we? Why you gotta ruin that with awkward confessions? All I got for you is friendship. I got my heart in my hands here, offering it to you in a strictly platonic manner. We can still do this. Oh, thank goodness. I was really hoping I could count on seeing you at my shows, you know? I feel like as long as I can see that smile in the audience, I could do any— Hell yeah. Congratulations to you, baby. You got a front row seat to the meteoric rise of Bobby Pin.
Nice.
Hello.
Wins.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do, trust me. Damn pin got me cracked open like an old puzzle box. So now I suppose you have to give a whole monologue about how
Just
much
so you
different
know,
I feel. How
this
much I've
guy
changed and grown as a
who
door.
was locked shut was
Nah,
called Tiny
you here to see the
Dorian.
magic show? Well, I'm not opposed to it. You have the
Holy
requirements, I
fuck.
presume.
So many Dorians in this game. What is this now?
I wanted to see
Fine by me.
what it was going to take to realize him.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay! He did. That's why they paid him the big bucks to say that stuff. That's besides the point. My date with Shelley was awful. It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner. She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness, and that if we didn't hold on to each other,
It's
we'd
about
both
time
be
for me to get a
old and
new chair
alone.
as well. I think I've
She
worn out
definitely
the
cried the whole
cushioning in it, so
time.
it's just
I gave her all the
hurting my
motivational quotes I
ass.
had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, it's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone, Spark Cuban, I definitely would have cheered up. But I guess we can't all be me. So, Shelley, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here, and it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection. Not at all, because he was, like, around. Stop it, you. That was a really hilarious joke you just told. And I'm totally in on it.
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
Oh my god, Chance! How long have you been standing there?
Ho there, fairest maiden. Art thou ready for our date?
Dating, obviously.
LARPing, of course.
Oh, we're not going on a date?
I already have a little thing going on with the human. This is a date?
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Love any modifier with a human, and...
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
There! See? A real date. Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience. This is gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check. This is gonna be truly excellent.
Help!
You leave them to it.
Oh. Into the light switch. See if I can get the rest of the coffee facts from Kofi. Finish up with
It's my favorite
Nightmare.
customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing.
And voila! Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Well, that's the Italian word for milk. If you're in Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte. Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk. Right? I don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
She shudders violently.
We'll see you next time.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Hello, my dear. I'm fine. I'm fine. The other night, were you afraid? You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared. I knew it. I knew something was wrong.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway. I let you see more of myself than I intended. I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you. Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
When did this happen? Oh no. No. No!
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body, like one might pull at clothing.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I? Talk this through. Wasn't that the entire problem? You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body. But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
You could have sold that a little better, you know, but thanks for trying.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this? This? What do you mean by this? Relationship? No. Wake up!
Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. Your heart races, but you're not afraid. What is this feeling?
Let me go get the fucking cloth to clean my glasses. 13.
Doable.
I can see.
I can see clear now. The smudge is gone.
There's an almost manic energy to Dunk today that you've never seen. He seems less cheerful and more desperate.
Hey, buddy! I hope you're prepared for Dunk's random sports equipment extravaganza! We got all kinds of shit for you to try and love!
He reaches into the depths of the box, pulling out items as he speaks.
We got rollerblades, we got ankle weights, we got resistance bands, so many things to try, so many amazing things to love! Here you go!
Dunk slingshots the resistance bands towards you. You only just managed to dodge.
Oh, I'm great!
Something is just not quite right here. Dunk's normally sweet smile is stretched and pointed. It's creeping you out. Your kind words seem to penetrate Dunk's mania. His expression softens. Dunk's face falls, his shoulders sagging.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I just got so caught up in wanting you to love sports like I do, knowing we got to the end and you weren't, like, in love with any of them like I am. I just got scared this is it, you know? Really? I'm so glad to hear that. You shouldn't have to tell me that. You should just do it if you want to. I know I've been pushing you hard to try this stuff. And that's my bad. I think everyone around me just makes sports so intense. I just want everyone to like it like I do. But I did what everyone else does. I made it too intense. I put all my hopes on you wanting to be just like me. And that was the wrong thing to do. Why do you need to be like me? You're so cool, man. So what if you're not obsessed with sports like me? You're open-minded. You've got a positive attitude. You tried everything I threw at you. And you kept smiling even when it was hard. I respect that more than anything else. And to be honest with you, I find that kind of attitude really attractive. I'm not ready to stop seeing you. Sports or no sports. I want to keep this going.
So you do want to work out? Oh, well.
He gives you a devilish grin, a sharp contrast to his usual cheery smile.
We've done a whole lot of other things, but we haven't tried that particular kind of exercise. What do you say we get that heart rate going?
If you thought Dunk was a font of endless energy and cheer before, his stamina only seems to increase in this most intimate setting. Your heart rate hasn't been this high in a long time. But with Dunk as your coach, you reacquaint yourself with your own physicality, achieving feats of stamina and strength you didn't know you had in you. You look forward to seeing just what else the two of you can achieve as a team.
A home run, baby!
Like 2 done today, if not 4. Oh yeah, because I did hers today too. I finished hers, so that would be like 3. Fuck yeah, I'm on a roll right now.
Winning.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Bombardi. Let me tell ya, Chance? Not perfect. Not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date. You sound so serious when you say it. Very funny, you. What a joke you just told. Maybe if I was that funny, my date would have gone better. I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I. But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything. He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again because he rolled a 7. And a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again. I got dumped by fate. The universe against me. Okay, well, I'd rather not get dumped, but I hear you. I understand what you're getting at. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
There she is! The glasses of my dreams!
Oh, hey, you.
No! We're going to fall in love!
Oh, yeah, about that.
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses. It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans? This is impossible. You'll never understand. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
Oh, thank you. But even a warm hug can't save me. I'm going to the kitchen, and I'm going to see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning, which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
He's having a bad time. Oh yeah, and I finished hers. I finished theirs too, so that's 4. Damn, I'm on a roll.
Hey, any luck spreading the word about the Tipsy Top? No one has come in yet.
She sighs.
I haven't had any luck with the specialty cocktail either. Other than my flyers, but maybe someone with, maybe Phoenicia? She's on, so, oh boy. You want a drink? Yeah, me neither.
As you approach her, Phoenicia leans in, her voice a conspiratorial murmur.
Listen, I'm not usually one to eavesdrop. Okay, rude. Hitting me with a bombastic side eye. My gossip is completely different. Your girl's got standards, okay? If it gets posted online, it's fair game. It becomes like a public domain or whatever. You know what? If you're so against it, I can just keep all those helpful hints to myself from now on. That's what I thought. So, like I was saying, I overheard you and Beverly talking about the Tumblr, and I think I might be able to help. I mean, if there was a cute new spot with placebook-worthy specialty drinks and good lighting, and even I didn't know about it, she definitely needs it. We gotta drag her advertising into the 21st century for starters. All it takes is a few well-framed shots of the decor, a lineup of the best stuff on the menu, and a little voiceover from a beloved internet personality. Instant FOMO. Line out the door. Guaranteed. Trust me. Ooh, that's perfect. What is it? Ooh, oh, okay. I've got this. I'll check back with her soon, though, because this is gonna blow up. But first, you gonna need to tell me exactly where her bar is.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Which one still had dialogue options, guys?
Right. Just,
Maybe this
remember that the... Make sure you can...
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee.
Alright. You've had the Irish... Assuming you're not completely gone from the booze. Pop quiz. What do you pour over an Irish coffee? You're on the ball. Yep, to make an Irish coffee, you pour whiskey and sugar over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz. Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Nightmare time, nightmare time. Try to finish up with
Nightmare looks both
nightmares.
pleasant and horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear. No, not yet, anyway. I did some thinking, and I had a little realization. I thought I was losing my touch. That I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing, after all. But then I put it all together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table. After all, who knows you better than your friends? And who can hurt you just as deeply? Oh, it makes me shiver just to think of it. You're going to make me spell it out? I thought for a minute I might have had a crush on you. After all, I felt so scared for you to see me. And I mean, really, see me. But the more I got to know you, the more you listened to me. I realized if you could accept the nightmares I give you, then maybe you could accept me, too. Maybe we could be friends. So would I. As your dreams, I don't really have friends, so knowing that you want to be there for me, it means a lot. That doesn't mean I'm going to take over your dreams or anything, but knowing you're happy to see me like I'm happy to see you, it feels nice. But don't worry, things won't change too much. I'll take it easy on you for tonight, since we're friends, but no promises going forward. Sweet dreams, friend. See you tonight.
Nice, another one. Somehow you are able to lose staring competitions against sleeping people. Fuck you, bro.
Hello again, dear friend. What can I assist? Candy, perhaps? Have you earned? Let me take a closer look at...
He narrows his eyes, evaluating you with a sharp...
You could do with some... Maybe I'll have something for...
Fuck you.
I'm not here right now. Work. If you see me, that's not really me. It is an illusion. I'm free in the morning if you want to chat. Illusion away!
Oh. Damn, two.
Hey, teacher's pet over here. I was just telling Shelly about you. You had long enough to chew over the workshop? You ready to prove yourself? Talk is cheap, pal. Let's hear it. Show me what you got. You got a crush on me. Real bad. Passion rages through your body every time you see me. You see me walking your way, looking handsome and strong and all that. Now, what do you do? Oh, taking a page out of old Tony's playbook, huh? I didn't even tell you that part. You really are paying attention. Oh, yeah? You better watch it. You still got a test to do. You keep talking like that, this workshop's ending early. Next, I come up to talk to you because all that looking hot and busy's got me dying to get to know you. I tell you, I would like to see you sometime. How do you handle that? Oh, now that's the stuff right there. You give me what I want, and you make sure I never have to show you who I am inside. I mean, that's what we in the business call a win-win, baby. Shh, no, trust me. It's definitely a contracted thing. All right, time to see how you did. Hey, look at that. I knew you'd make me proud. The student has become the master. Can't ask for better than that. All right, that's all I had for the workshop. All right, school's out, nerd. Cut that Okay, now that that's all over, let's hear it. Let me know what I can do for the next, student. Yeah? All right, lay it on me. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think I want a second opinion. You know, on account of your romantic life being a dumpster fire. No offense. We're gonna need to bring Rainey in here. And by we, the record player, Rainey. Talk, haul, same difference in the construct. Get out there and make me... Don't forget to talk to Rainey.
Nice.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to... She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance. Pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley. Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy. How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way. Of course, I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Now it's always just me and my records. The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record.
Be there in a moment.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into...
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize...
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's the human. Whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia. Of course! She's in a series of meetings at the moment, but I can pencil you in to see her as soon as possible. Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait? Perfect timing! Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it? Oh, that's my favorite too! I think I'll pour my...
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees.
Oh, no! Gosh, that's right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, dear. Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the...
There she is, the mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
So, in summary?
I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Hello, Mateo. What can I do for you today?
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember. Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come. Sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo. All right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa!
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. You're the one who was working on the junk drawer issue. Thanks again for that. Come in, come in. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association. Here's my card. But really all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today? Well then, hello. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody... Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers. I've seen you zipping back and forth around the house. You seem like a reliable sort. It's about my assistant, Florence. She is an absolute dear, although sometimes I feel she's such a kind thing. I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to... What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I'd like to formally... I may be her boss, however, she's quite... What do you say? Would you do me a favor? And thank you. I'll be... What else do you need?
That sets me down the quest to uncover the fucking multi-level marketing scheme.
Hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? What? You want to know? Oh, no. You just spoke with the mayor. I just handled the paperwork, that's all. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? She's just incredible. So tall and commanding. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a... What do you mean by that? I just think she's a real... Besides, she's my boss. Oh, yep. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
Oi.
Let's look over your stairs at the ceiling.
Alright, I'm going to end stream here. It's been almost 4 hours. This stream will be uploaded to YouTube by end of day. Thanks for coming, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
See you tomorrow.